Hey YouTube. All right. First advice. So, oh, sorry. This is DJ Lala 15, aka Cassie, and I'm just here to give y'all some advice. So, my first thing of advice, I had a friend that came up to me actually and asked me. She's a senior in high school. No, I'm sorry, she's a junior in high school. Her boyfriend, well, the guy she's interested in, is a senior. I'm sorry. He's a senior in high school, and he's about to go to college real soon. She ran up to me and was like, is it worth it? You know, he's probably going to be leaving real soon. Is it even worth talking to him, chatting to him, trying to get with him? My advice to her was, why not? Because honestly, if you think about it, you learn something new from each person you date. I've dated people that I've learned certain things about myself that I would never known. I'm sorry. That I would have never known about myself had I not dated them. And I feel like cherish the good times, not just the bad. Why be lonely and sad, or like not even lonely and sad, but why miss out on something good that could have possibly been worth your time just because you're afraid of getting hurt? I mean, that's a part of life. You know, pick yourself up and get with it. Um, and I mean, another thing is he might be going off to college and whatnot, but how do you know he's gonna go far? You know, how do you know? You don't really ever necessarily know. A lot of times we assume. Um, I know when I went to college, I live an hour and 30 minutes, depending on how you drive, an hour and 15 minutes away from my house. Some people would consider that far, others might not. I know some people that would be willing to troop their behind up here every weekend to come see me. Granted, she's the female, he's the male. Like, he might even be willing to troop his behind down home just to go see her. Because I know people up in this university that do that for their girlfriend. And I mean, why miss out on possibly loving that person? You know what I mean? Not even getting a chance to get to know who you are, not only that, but why give up on loving that person or learning to love or being loved? You know what I mean? I mean, I know relationships can get sticky and scary, and you know, it's a should I do this or should I not? It's a compromise kind of thing. But honestly, why miss out on something that could possibly be like the best experience in your life? Real talk. I know some of the relationships I've been in were like lazy. They were like very helpful in the sense that it taught me a lot about myself. Like, I learned how to be more confident. I even learned how to speak English more properly. Random dumb things like that. And it's just like relationships with people. Not even necessarily a relationship with the person, relationships with people. And plus, you don't really necessarily have to be like, why not, if you choose not to be in a relationship with that person, you can always be like, hey, that was a friend that, you know, that was a real friend. And if they're fake and they're not a good friend, then whatever, you learn from that. You learn how you know that that wasn't a good friend, then you keep, you know, keep tabs on who's good and who's not. That could be a wonderful asset to your friends list. You never know. So I say, go for it. If you like him, he likes you, why not? Possibly learn something new in it too. That's my word of advice for the day. I'm sorry, this is probably a bright video because the sun is just right over there and it's so bright and it's peeping down at me. But yeah, that's my word of advice. Hope you appreciate it. Hope you like it, and I hope it went. I mean, I hope you can take it into consideration. Later.